So one of the crypto games that I heard about is Axie Infinity, so I naturally went to take a look about it. In my first thought is, why would you pay to play the game, right? If you're going to breed the animals in the game, why don't you buy cats and dogs and breed them yourself and then sell it to other people? That's the original thought. So the market as of 2022 not performing too well. The tech companies are having a strong pullback. Even your cryptocurrencies are not doing too well. A very famous fund called ARK Fund naturally is also down quite heavily. These are not unexpected at the start of the year, because we do know that interest rates are going to come up this year, and interest rate going up will mean that borrowing costs go up. Why government want to raise interest rate? What caused them to determine when to raise the interest rate or lower interest rate? A very big part of that has to play with what the core inflation is. After the great financial crisis in 2009, governments around the world embarked on quantitative easing, or some people say print money. It's not, basically they push out more money to the bank and get the banks to lend the money out to corporates and individuals and whatnot. When people have more money in their pocket, they will spend to push the economy higher. So think of it this way: if today you can borrow $1 million from the bank at low interest or close to zero interest, what will you do with the money? Some of you might spend the money buying items. This will stimulate the economy. Some people might use the money to buy property, buy assets, stocks, bonds, whatnot. This will further push the price of those asset classes up. So this is essentially what has happened over the last 10 years. So some people might ask, if this quantitative easing happened 10 years ago, how come there is no inflation until now? When we talk about inflation, we need to take note that there's asset inflation and core inflation. Asset inflation refers to stock prices, property price, your financial instruments prices going up. Core inflation refers to your day-to-day items such as fuel, food, electricity, clothing, whatnot. The core inflation is more visible these days, right? Due to, in part, of COVID happening. COVID has caused a lot of supply chain disruption, labor shortages around the world, people not able to travel to work, shipping containers get stuck in a port because the port operators are quarantined, not able to unload fast enough, or people are not able to clear the containers off the port. So these have in turn caused inflation on a day-to-day basis. You can probably already notice it. When you go to your coffee shop to have your chicken rice, you will notice that maybe the price has already gone up by say 50 cents to $1. You also realize that the cost of bread has gone up, in part because the cost of flour has actually increased more than 50% over the last 1 year, since 2020. So all these will have a down-trotter effect on everyone down the line. The supplier will need to sell flour at a higher price. The baker will need to buy the flour at a higher price. Naturally, you, the consumer at the back end, you need to pay higher for the goods and services that you'll be receiving. So this is something you've seen about inflation. The truth is actually there has been asset class inflation over the last 10 years, but we are not seeing so much of core inflation. So what we are seeing now is, because core inflation is going up, governments have the worry that it can go out of hand. As a result, they need to raise interest rate. By raising interest rate, they hope to put a brake and slow things down so that it might not devolve into a further situation which we call hyperinflation, as what happened to Germany in the 1940s, where their currency radically collapsed. Before I share about the investment mistake I made, there's actually this story I'd like to share with you, then I'll lead it back to the mistakes I made. So there's this story of this village with many monkeys in the forest nearby. One day a very wealthy man came down to this village. He offered the villagers that, you know what, I want monkeys, I'm willing to pay $100 per monkey that you catch for me. So the villagers were very happy. Quick way to make quick buck. Went into the forest and caught some monkeys for this man. And they were paid $100 each. The next day, the man told them, I want more monkeys. I will pay $200 per monkey right now. The villagers were ecstatic, went back to the forest, caught as much monkeys as they could again. Now there were not many monkeys left in the forest, so the man paid them $200 per monkey. Now they were happy, had good food, Hai Di Lao. On the third day, the man told them, I will pay $300 per monkey now. The villagers were stunned. Wow, that's a lot of money, but I don't think there's a lot of monkeys left. Nevertheless, they went back to the forest. They pretty much combed the forest of every last bit of monkeys and they brought back and sold to the men. They were paid $300 each. There was no more monkeys left in the forest. On the fourth day, the man said, I want monkeys and I'm willing to pay $800. $800 for one monkey right now. The villagers didn't know what to do. And at this point in time, the man received a call. I got urgent business to attend in the city. I'll be back in 2 days' time. So the rich man left. My manager will be behind to settle anything for me. So the manager was left behind. He came up with this incredible scheme to the villagers. He told them, you know what? Since my master offered to buy $800 from you per monkey and there's no monkeys left anymore, how about I sell our current monkeys to you at $400? So when he comes back, he'll buy it from you at $800. It's a quick way for you to double your money. You all can treat me Hai Di Lao after that. Yeah. The villagers were ecstatic. It was like, it's a super quick and easy way to double their money. So they borrowed money from their family, their friends, from the banks, took out their life saving hidden under the Milo tin or under the bed, went to queue up to buy the monkeys from the said manager. So there were long queues. Eventually the manager sold all the monkeys that he had on hand. On the fifth day, the manager disappeared. Well, the villagers thought, oh, he did his job, well, it's fine that he goes back. Anyway, the rich man will be back on the sixth day. Well, the rich man didn't turn up on the sixth day. Neither did he turn up on the seventh day, eighth day, ninth day, on the 60th day. Finally, the villagers grew tired of having to keep the monkeys around. They released them back into the forest. No more monkey business. How does this lead to my investment mistake? Essentially, the story that you just heard is a very common investment scheme. We call it pump and dump. People will buy assets at low price, push the price up. Subsequently, when the price is high enough, there's enough action, they will sell off and dump their holding. So that's why it's called pump and dump. After I graduated from uni, I actually made some money off investing. So I thought I was unstoppable. I'm super brilliant. So I came across this company called Blue Mon. I noticed that the price have been going up quite steadily over the past months. I decided to buy into it. So I bought into Blue Mon at around 180. The price went up to $2. I was still holding it, thinking that it will go higher. So let's just continue holding it, right? It reached 220. I didn't do anything because I was overseas at the moment. But the price crashed sharply after that. I thought that it probably recover, so I didn't think too much of it. And yeah, moving forward, Blue Mon is only worth like 2 cents right now. The price never recovered. And other than Blue Mon, there were 2 other companies, Lion Gold and Asia Sons, I think. Penny stocks that were being speculated at that point in time by a group of individuals. They were controlling multiple trading accounts. They were using those trading accounts to push the price up, to create the price action. These people were arrested. They have been prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I lost close to 20,000 in the whole investment because after graduating, I was actually offered super low interest loans by the banks. Then I took the loans to invest, thinking that I can grow better money. It took quite some time to make the repayment. It's a very painful lesson for me even up till today. Suppose if I made better judgment call instead, yeah, probably would have easily 6 digits more worth of money when you factor in the time value of money. So I guess what I want to put across is don't be FOMO. Don't have this fear of losing out, the next big thing that's going up. Don't follow the herd. The herd could be leading you down the cliff. If you're going to buy an asset class, cryptocurrency or NFT or any sort of asset that you can think of, make sure you understand what you're actually doing. You are okay to hold the item if the price goes down. If you are buying it purely because you want to sell if the price goes up, then I'm not too sure whether that's the path you want to do long term. I mean, everyone's ecstatic if you see like 30-50% growth overnight. But what if the reverse happens? What happens if you see 30-60% losses overnight? That's not something that any company can stomach and continue to operate after that, you know. Yeah. Okay, so one of the crypto games that I heard about is Axie Infinity, so I naturally went to take a look about it and also ask my friends what exactly is and how they are going along with this game called Axie Infinity. So from my understanding, Axie Infinity is a game that works quite similar to Pokemon.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
You have to pay a fee to buy the starting pack of creatures so that you'll be able to train them, breed them, and then use them within the game. Now the thing about this is that the initial buy-in for the pets can be quite high. So they have what we call scholarship, whereby somebody with a lot of pets can lend them to other people or lend them coins to others, so that when others breed the monsters and then grow them and subsequently sell them, they get a cut of the earnings. So this is in essence what I understood from my friend. In my first thought is, why would you pay to play the game, right? If you're going to breed the animals in the game, why don't you buy cats and dogs and breed them yourself and then sell it to other people? That's the original thought.
Huh? What?
I've actually heard of my friends who played this and make very good money income, let's put it this way. And I think that this game, in essence, they are relying on the influx of more and more players over time. So when you have more players, more people will need to do the buy-in. Naturally, there's a market for this to continue. But I just wonder, what if one day people decide to play other games and quit this game? Then you just paid good money to buy a good starting pet, good starting lineup of pets. Now you'll probably be stuck, right? I mean, there's nobody else to sell to since that the game is sort of like dying.
No! God, please, no! No!
In a nutshell, that's essentially what happens to most games. When the game starts, there's a lot of players, people are rushing to become the strongest, they're paying money. Over time, for you to get into the game, it's too costly to spend the same amount of money to catch up. So what you'll do is you tend to buy the accounts of the original players instead. But over time, the pool of players will decrease. There will be accounts that are very good that no one's are using, left idle. Then new players are reluctant to go in because they are too far behind to catch up. In a nutshell, I think that's pretty much what will happen to almost any game and every game. Right. Alright, so these are actually my thoughts. I do not condone nor encourage anyone to go into ownership or playing of any of such games. Do it at your own risk, please. Yes. If you make money, you can look for it. If you lose money, please don't come and find me. I did not encourage you to play the game to make money. Yes.
Okie dokie then.
10 years from now, would you rather own a Chanel bag or NFT digital Chanel bag? You decide.